Hi, my name's Meredith and I sit on the board of Emerging Leaders for Biodiversity. It's a great organization and I can't wait to tell you all about it. But first, we're here today to talk about how organizations like our own have pivoted to still communicate the importance of biodiversity loss and what we're doing to help spread awareness for it in the age of COVID. So Emerging Leaders for Biodiversity, we're a not-for-profit organization, and our goal is to connect young professionals, emerging youth, with opportunities in the environmental field. While we're doing that, we're also promoting the conservation of biodiversity. Right now, more than ever, it's still a major threat to our world, and there are still amazing youth looking to break into that field to make a difference. So we knew we had to keep following our mission, even though the world was changing around us. In order to reach our members, though we couldn't reach out our hand and shake hands and meet each other in person, we still wanted to form a connection and connect these amazing young people with experienced professionals in the field that were making a difference today. So we couldn't meet in person. There were already so many great organizations running webinars, reaching people in classrooms. So we took a step back and asked ourselves, well, how can we reach the most number of people? And we decided to use a platform that most of you are already familiar with. We created a podcast. And I know that sounds intimidating. It seems like you need a lot of tech knowledge, but trust me, I'm not a techie, and yet we've managed to create over 30 episodes. We've reached 50 different countries, and we're approaching 3,500 downloads. That's a pretty big accomplishment for a small NGO like us. Now you might be wondering, well, those stats sound great, but how do I translate that to my organization? Well, I'm going to break it down into 3 easy steps. The first one is figure out what you're trying to say. Second one is figure out your tech. And the third one is the hardest and the easiest. Just do it. So first one, what are you trying to say? For Emerging Leaders for Biodiversity, we were still trying to connect youth with senior professionals. So we reached out to people who had established careers and people who were also just starting to give their perspective on what it's really like to work in this industry and also what impact are they having. Step 2 might be the most intimidating, but it doesn't have to be. All you need is to be able to record your interview or your call, which can be, over Zoom or Teams, and then you just need to publish it. Get a platform, you can Google this, there's lots of options out there, and some are even free and very cost effective. Don't get hung up on, do I need a fancy microphone? Do I need a recording studio? No, really all you need is a phone or a laptop. I recommend using headphones. I just use my little earbuds and you're good to go. And the third one, which is honestly the hardest, is just do it. Don't wait for it to be perfect. Get it out there so that people can give you feedback, people can start consuming it, and you'll get better as you go. My first episode is not my best. My last episode isn't my best. It's going to keep getting better, and I'm excited to see that progress. So, we've got our 3 tips for starting our podcast, but what are the pros and cons of actually having one? There are a lot of advantages. 1, you're going to reach a larger audience. When we held our in-person events, we were mostly drawing from the GTA, whereas now we have listeners across Canada and even across the world. The other really great pro is that we're able to reach senior professionals on their time, their schedule, which we might not be able to bring them all in for an in-person event or on a different form of media. And the other great thing is people are already listening to podcasts. So you are reaching your audience where they already are, and they can listen on the go and really engage with your community on a new level. The one disadvantage, and I think it's something we're all feeling these days, is there's nothing that can really replace an in-person meeting or in-person conversation. But while we are waiting for those to happen again, it's a great way to build those audience, and so that when we are in person, you're able to draw from a larger community and hopefully have that more robust conversation when things get back to the new normal. At Emerging Leaders for Biodiversity, we have a lot of great things going on and a lot of ways for you to get involved. We are working hard to develop our mentorship program that's launching this September, so reach out if you want to be part of it, either as a mentor or maybe even as a mentee. We post blog posts regularly, and we're hosting a virtual discussion chat coming this fall, so can't wait for you guys to get involved and to connect with you more. If you're looking to connect with us, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, search EL4 Biodiversity and you'll find us. We also have our website that has all of our podcast episodes hosted on it, and that's el4biodiversity.ca. I hope you check those out and listen to some of the really amazing and diverse professionals that we have interviewed so far, and check out season 3 that will launch in October. So awesome, thank you so much. Can't wait to connect with you more. Have a great summer. That's all from me.